Alrighty, welcome to Acord Ice Arena. We are here for our state semifinal between Mountain Ridge and Copper Hills. Winner plays Bountiful in the state championship. My name is Trevor Linton. Alongside me, Tino Martinez joining us on the mic tonight.
How y'all doing?
Tino played. He's played college last year up at Weber State, so he'll certainly provide some much needed color and analysis here tonight.
Bad turnover, but
cutting through the middle here. Copper Hills will start off in the offensive zone. Gillette pickpockets it from below the goal line. Mountain Ridge picks it back up, cutting it out of the zone here is McCain. It comes out to center ice. Back across for Chittister. Chittister into the zone, and that's going to be offside at the blue line here.
That looked like he got a little anxious there. He wanted the puck before he got it. That's going to cause an offsides.
Absolutely. Face-off won by the Grizzlies. Stuck at the blue line here, off the far boards. Jacob Russell, number 58 for Mountain Ridge and their captain. He was suspended last game playing Bountiful. He's back tonight. We'll see how much of a difference that makes as they try to get themselves into the state championship game. That one-timer from Chittister goes wide. Mountain Ridge back the other way, dangling through the middle. Backhander stopped.
That was a big save.
In front.
That was a big save.
Big save on the breakaway there. Porter Roberts on the breakaway for Mountain Ridge, and a big stop from Copper Hills. Shot, another save. Rebound, jabbed out a couple times. And falling onto it there, the netminder. I'm not sure who's in net here. Try and get a good look at that here in a moment.
Their goalie is coming up big early in the game.
Couple of huge saves.
That is going to set the tone for Copper Hills.
As a player, that keeps you motivated.
100%. That gives you juice to kind of, go test their goalie.
From behind the net, trying to connect with Christensen. It was taken away. Now back up come the Grizzlies. It comes through center ice, just beyond the blue line. Chipped along through center, but picked up by Mountain Ridge. Turn back over here into the offensive zone, keeping it at the blue line there. Fisher throws it wide. Mountain Ridge out of the zone. Rose tried to feed it through center. He'll pick it up here and along the near wall, avoids a hit. Collingridge will keep it in. It's stick to the corner. Grizzlies trying to get it out again here. Just over 2 minutes gone into the first period. Lund working it along the half wall. Now Christensen below the goal line. Christensen had it taken away. Grizzlies trying to get it out again. Lund doing a good job in the corner. He'll come away with the puck. Centering feed shot blocked in front. Great opportunity there. And Jack Rose had his stick snap on him in the slot there. A little bit of a yard sale in the slot. Bringing it out of the zone, but just briefly. It'll come into the offensive zone. Pushing the pace here is Cannon Smith. Back below the goal line now. Christian Plett. Drop pass. Miscommunication there. Smith will pick it up, and they'll get it out of the zone. Back up the ice. Centering pass. Shot goes wide. A forced one-timer there from Connor Swap. Swap hands it off to Smith. Smith looking back door, nobody home. It's picked up by the Grizzlies along the half wall. Hits a stick on the ice there. Smith into the corner. Smith lays the body, looks through center, and it just went through the blue paint. Comes back up to the point for McCain. McCain with a dirty dangle at the blue line. Throws it on net and blocked in front.
There.
Good positioning there from Gorney on the block. This will go all the way down for an icing on Copper Hills.
That's a good dump. They were kind of getting peppered there for a couple minutes. They're struggling to get it out of the zone, so.
Definitely some strong play in the offensive zone from Mountain Ridge early. Adam McCrae, in the net for Copper Hills. Like we talked about earlier, some big saves early from him.
Huge saves.
Definitely,
Huge saves.
definitely going to set the tone for the Grizzlies here. Russell from the blue line. That shot goes wide. Russell picks it back up. He'll dump it down low. Picked up below the goal line. Into center for Rigby. Rigby, who was the star of last game for Mountain Ridge. They just couldn't pull it out against Bountiful, but a strong game from Rigby. He had one of the only 2 goals in the game for the Sentinels. Rigby cutting it off through center now. He'll bring it out of the zone. Rigby fanned on the shot, or a little bounce pass off the boards. Russell with a hit down low. Comes out to the blue line for Chittister. Chittister to his counterpart. Chipped along. Gillette takes a big hit there. Knocked off the puck, but Gillette comes away with it. Gillette into the slot. Gillette shot, save. Rebound Lejeune. Another save.
That was a good turnover there by Gillette. Forced that play, got a nice shot on net.
Really good job to get out of the physical play.
Chipped
in front again, just wide of Lejeune.
There.
Great look there down low from Logan Zahn. Rigby now tried to get it out. Gillette could have cut it off and couldn't quite get all of it. Chittister now down the right wing. Bumped off the puck. McCain into the boards.
Ooh. He took a spill there.
Yeah, McCain looks to be okay, though. Rigby with a hit at center ice. Chittister into the zone. Good pressure from McCain. Logan Zahn with it. Trying to get it below the goal line. Zahn comes away with it. Tried to feed it in front. It hit the skate of Lejeune behind the net here. Back to the near wall for Andrew Zahn, excuse me. Shot blocked by Christensen. That's going to be offsides here. Delayed lots of time for Collingridge to take his time here.
Pick your head up there and realize that you're already offsides.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tired. They're exhausted out there. You can tell they needed a change, but
well, and at this level, you can take an intentional offsides for a change. But also, you're hurting your team because now it's an offensive zone draw for Mountain Ridge. So we'll see if they can draw up here. But they certainly were tired, so definitely needed a change. Shot, ooh, pad save from McCray. Goes into the corner. Will Christensen feeding to the center for Rose. Off his hand was Lund. Christensen back below the goal line here. Feeds through the middle. Picked up by Rose. Rose shot, save, rebound McCray, and put in. Will Christensen. They get it past McCray. 5:53 into the first. You'll see Christensen. He works it out of the corner and throws it in front. Rose takes the shot from the slot, and
patience
then
there too. The patience
just
was nice.
Too much of a rebound from McCray. He's gotta have that puck.
As a goalie, you need to get your pads on the ice because that should have been a routine save and an easy cover-up. But you know, mistakes happen, and you paid for it right there. 1-0.
Mountain Ridge up 1-0 now after a goal.
Good stick there. Good stick there by the defenseman.
Will Christensen on the goal for Mountain Ridge. 5:53 into the first period. 1-0 Sentinels. Assisted by Brody Lund and Jack Rose. Sentinels up 1-0, trying to get a rematch with Bountiful. Gillette down the right wing. There. Gillette toe drag shot, save Lejeune. We talked to Gillette before the game. He certainly has some pretty good moves there, especially
that was a nasty toe drag.
A smaller.
But you know what caused that play is the zebra got in the way of the defenseman and creating that space for Gillette. But I mean, beautifully, he capitalized on it almost.
Set a pick at the blue line. And Gillette with a great opportunity. Lejeune came up big. Collingridge chipped it out to center ice. Gillette waiting. Smith throwing his body around. Smith tried to get it back. It'll come out to the blue line. McCain will keep it in. Dodged the hit. McCain looks for a switch with Swap. Send it to center. And just over the net from Smith. Picked up by Fisher, lost the puck off his skate. Smith now down the left wing. Went
Good
for a drop.
pass. Yeah.
Good idea. Swap just wasn't ready for it. McCain will come in from the blue line, though. McCain's done a really good job. All of playoffs that we've seen him, just very, very high IQ at the blue line. Knows when to come in, knows when to pinch in. Just a very good defensive player for Mountain Ridge. Smith will pick it up, wait for the delayed offsides, then take it into the zone. Smith to his toe.
Tripped.
He'll get taken down there.
That's a pretty good call.
And Mountain Ridge will get the first man advantage of this game.
Oh, Copper Hills took 2 here.
Oh, they might have gotten in sportsmanlike because head coach Austin Vanamore, he was hot on the bench, no doubt. And that's exactly what you don't want. You take a tripping penalty. I thought it was a good call on the trip.
Yeah, as a coach, you got to bite your tongue there. It did look kind of soft, but you got to realize, like, the Zebras can't see that far.
And taking another penalty here, putting 5-on-3. Rose, wow, shut down point blank by McCrae. Huge save there. But you're putting your team down for a full 2 minutes, 5-on-3.
That's a big chance here for Mountain Ridge.
Another offensive zone draw for the Sentinels. Kept in at the blue line. Just briefly, though, Collingridge getting it back. Gains the blue line. Collingridge down the left wing.
He's got to slow it down here and
this is where you this is where you have to set up a play, right?
I mean, it's 5-on-3
it's
here.
5-on-3. You can't force anything.
Capitalize on this.
Absolutely.
This could be a game changer.
Rigby sends a shot high. Collingridge, sharp angle shot. It's just not a good quality chance there down low at the goal line.
That was kind of a force, and that was a bad dump there, and they're going to have to reset here.
A miscommunication.
Right.
McCain will have to bring it out to center.
I think it's crucial you get it in the zone, get it deep, and then get your setup going.
Another miscommunication. Rigby, though, a good play defensively to keep it in the zone. Just not getting good looks. This is going to come out of the zone again. Cannot be happy if you're Mountain Ridge.
You got to get it set up down there. You got to get it set up. You work the play. You work the power play in practice all the time. Well, they should be. I assume they do. And so you got to get it set up down there.
Already a minute 12 gone in the power play.
Another
in the two-man advantage.
He's got to dump it. He's got to dump it here.
Huge play from Gillette. Lost it through his skates. We've got a penalty upcoming here on Mountain Ridge. Now, as McCrae headed to the bench, and Rigby's going to get called for interference here. And so it'll be 4-on-3. It's going to be a slash, actually, on Rigby at the 10-minute mark of the first period. So we'll play 4-on-3 for 32 seconds, and then Copper Hills will get both guys out of the box and be up to 5-on-4 for a minute 28, at which point, if you can kill this off, there's a huge chance to get some momentum. Tie up this game, get an equalizer. McCain along the near wall. 4-on-3, lots of space right now to work the puck around.
Nice play there.
Rose's shot blocked in front. Great positioning there from Andrew Zahn, excuse me.
I still think they should take a little bit more time and get a good setup and get some high-quality chances.
Williams with a good chance. Another block in front from Andrew Zahn.
That was a good shot. That was a good shot by Williams.
Copper Hills, though, doing a really good job of clogging up the shooting lanes. In front, looking for a deflection there, was Rose on the pass from Williams. Both guys out of the box. It is now 5-on-4. Copper Hills with the advantage.
This is what you were talking about.
Gillette dingles in. Oh my goodness, a huge save from Lejeune.
That dude's got some hands. I'm not going to lie.
Gillette,
that was crazy.
That would have been a highlight reel goal.
He's got to put a 5-0 there, right?
Exactly.
He
tried to go far side, and Gillette came up huge with a right pad.
It was a good save there. Ran out of space.
Again, power play here for Copper Hills for another minute. They'll send it all the way down the ice to McCray. Gillette looking for something here on the near wall at the blue line. Andrew Zahn through the neutral zone. Zahn will gain the zone, take it into the slot. Got poked off his stick, picked up now along the far side. Shot is tipped.
Gotta get it set up here.
Wide. Gillette.
There we go. Slow it down.
Waiting near side. Gillette turns down low, fighting off a defender, up to Adam Zahn at the blue line. Zahn shot, looking for a tip. Oh, what a beautiful feed in front! Andrew Zahn sends it through the middle. Let's look at that again. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful feed in front. That is the highlight. This is the best goal I have seen all season. Watch Logan set up right in front of the net. He looks for it, he waits for it, tips it. Top cheddar, unbelievable goal.
And he went bar Mexico in, bro.
I'm assuming these guys are brothers, but Andrew to Logan, I mean, just
did you see the pacing stuff?
But they know that play, right?
They've
clearly worked that together. Unbelievable.
Oh, that's done in practice. That is done in practice 100 times. What a tying goal there. Oh, big hit.
Tied up at 1 now after an unbelievable power play goal on a tip in front from Logan Zahn. Picked up out of the corner and getting it out of the zone here. Andrew Zahn tried to get it out to Gillette. Rose back through the neutral zone.
Lost his stick.
Miscommunication there. Will Christensen with it, turning along the half wall. Up to the blue line. Putting it in front. Copperhill's doing a really good job of clogging up passing lanes early.
Gosh, here we go.
Gillette with another opportunity. Hooked from behind.
Yep.
No call. Gillette in.
Oh,
pressure.
That's a boarding.
The referee behind the play, I think he had the hook here, but then we had a second penalty. So
that is why you don't retaliate.
This is exactly why you don't retaliate.
And now it's going to look like a 5-on-5 duplicate penalties. Maybe not. Gillette looks like that was a boarding. That could be bad for his team.
So Rose is going to pick up a hooking call. The referee behind the play had the hooking on Rose.
Right. Battery.
We'll see what the refs are discussing here.
That's a bad retaliation.
We'll be right back. All right, so Gillette has been issued a 2 and a 10 for a check from behind.
On a bad retaliation.
It's
What are you doing?
It's a bad play
This
because
is a semifinal
Rose
game.
just picked up the hooking call. You're going to the man advantage.
Trevor, how many times back when we were playing, bro, did we probably lose a game because of stupid penalties like that?
Tino and I played high school together, for those of you that don't know. So many. I can remember so many opportunities.
Stupid decisions like that, that's going to kill your team. It's not only killing you, because now you're going to have to sit and get cold for 10 minutes. Your team is losing a high-level player like Gillette, who has been very impactful in this game.
Huge call.
High control player.
So just trying to do the math here. Trying to figure out when Gillette will be out of the box here. Certainly contemplating his decisions, because that is absolutely a penalty you cannot take. Your team's going to the power play. Gillette's trying to plead his case here. Well, I definitely think it could have gone either way.
From experience, there is no pleading with the Zebras. There's no way you're going to get a reverse call once the call is made.
Absolutely.
So you might as well just bite your tongue.
But For sure. You don't want to pick up another penalty.
100%.
Yeah, you get kicked out of this game. I mean, Gillette, we can both agree, Gillette's been
his shoulder's probably hurt, because I feel like he's carried most of this game.
He's clearly been the best player for the Grizzlies so far. Yeah, and so
we'll see who steps up. This is a big opportunity, though.
Exactly.
For someone else to kind of fill the shoes a little bit, right?
Absolutely. Will be even strength, though, because Rose took a hooking call prior to the boarding.
But is it because you're losing your top player, and they still have? Or who'd they lose? Trev?
Rose is in the box. He's been fairly good. He's got some good looks from the slot.
Good looks. At least 3 good shots right from the slot. And that was my favorite spot to be. It's the garbage man. That's where you clean up all the dirty work.
Everything's in front. And McCrae's been giving up a good amount of rebounds so far.
Yeah. I agree. He has made huge saves.
But
he's also given up, even the goal, the 1-0. You got to get your pads on the ice. So,
absolutely.
I mean, we'll see how this goes.
Shouldn't have been made, but it's certainly going to be a little bit better knowing that you've got referees twice as close, able to make.
Right, and it makes it difficult for the referees. You know, they can't really see everything, and they're doing the best of their ability. So
for sure,
can't really blame them, especially when they're shorthanded like that.
This should be icing here on Copper Hills. We're still 5-on-5 with the hooking call from Rose at the same time as the check from behind from Gillette.
Oh, it looks like he's already got his gloves off.
He's taking a break, man.
He's out get those hand warmers.
He's out for 12 minutes.
Stuff them in your skates. Nothing's worse than cold toes, right?
Absolutely, no doubt.
Hurts too when you take a puck right in the skate with cold toes.
Oh man,
that's the worst.
Everything's numb.
Oh my, it just hurts worse.
McCrae will cover here. And it's definitely getting chippy. I mean, these two teams are in the same region. They definitely have played each other. They know what they're up against. And so as the game goes on, I mean, we're only 14 minutes in. This game's going to get.
And you got to think about it too, Trevor. After you see your teammate take a shot that Gillette gave, it's going to put some fire under your tushy, and you're going to want to get him back. You're going to want to
absolutely
pay him back.
Legally.
Hopefully.
Into the zone, taken down, no call.
No, that would have been a soft call to me.
I like the no call. I like it.
I agree.
Comes out to the blue line, chipped along. Oh, Lund almost got it out. Smith does. Smith, 2-on-1 developing here. Smith down the left, right wing.
He waited too long.
One-handed behind the net here. Good pressure there from Chittister on defense. Andrews on to the far side for his brother Logan. Cut off. Great read there from Will Christensen.
Agreed, but you got to pick your head up there or put some mustard on it.
Yep.
Put it in a spot
you
where
you got to look where you're passing. That's one of the biggest things that we've seen at a high school level. I'm guilty of it too. I did it in high school a lot as well.
Agreed.
You'd make a lot of blind passes and things would get cut off.
See, and what you notice though is as you get to a higher level, you can more trust your teammates to be where they're supposed to, and so you can do a lot of no-lookers because you know where you know,
that chemistry's building.
You get more practice time at the higher levels.
Absolutely.
You know, that's a luxury for sure.
No doubt.
but it develops that chemistry to kind of, you know, hit it with a little no-looker and just trust your boys will be there. Or your girl. Either one.
Both Rose and I'm not sure who is in the box serving Gillette's minor for the check from behind. This is a tripping call.
That's a soft call.
Rigby had the puck taken away. Roberts from behind the goal line.
Ooh, get a little deep.
Delayed penalty call here on the Grizzlies after Rigby was taken down, entering the zone.
Trevor. They got the goalie in the bench. They need to set it up. It's a 6-on-5 now. Set it up.
As much time as you can take here.
Don't
Christensen.
force nothing.
Drop pass to McCain. McCain, right wing, looking for an opportunity in front.
That's
and
a good shot.
McCray covers.
Kind of a waste though.
He had Christensen on the wide open on the back door. He has to be a shot off the far
pad. He could have been
pad.
trying for a rebound.
But he shoots it short side. There's nobody there. You have to be shooting. You at least look for a pass, maybe. Especially when you know as soon as the goalie touches that puck, it's the whistle's going because you got a delayed penalty here.
And you just got to slow down. Slow down. Try and get a high-quality shot while you have the opportunity. Because there's nothing you can lose. As soon as they touch it, you're still going to be a man up. So just got to capitalize on those opportunities.
Rigby down the right wing. 5-on-4 here. Man advantage for Mountain Ridge.
What a shot. Wow, that was quick.
What a shot.
That was quick.
Unbelievable. 22 seconds into the power play, and Mountain Ridge has already capitalized.
Gillette's hanging his head right now.
He knows.
Feeling it. He's feeling it.
Roberts with a beautiful feed to the slot, and then Collingridge goes top shelf.
That was a beautiful shot. He picked his spot and found the twine. So.
Rigby down the left wing now. Rigby drives in, takes it behind the net, and had it taken away. Roberts, left wing, back to Collingridge, who just scored. Blocked in front by Chittister. Chittister trying to get there.
He went right into the sandwich. He went like a piece of ham right between the bread.
Couldn't even get around it. That'll end the first period here. Mountain Ridge up 2-1. Both teams each with a power play strike. Mountain Ridge, though, with the first goal of the game, 5:53 in from Will Christensen, and it is 2-1 after one. We'll be right back. All right, start of the second here. Christensen to the middle. Tipped in front. Oh, big glove save there from McCray on the tip from Lund into the slot.
He's made big saves when it counts.
Absolutely.
For a small goalie, too. Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely.
That takes skill.
One of the smaller goalies that we've
big,
seen in the league here.
you can just kind of drop your pads and block it, but he's acrobating out there. You feel me?
It was a nice close save. Off of a tip that I didn't think would be on net. It was a very good save.
Dude, Boundary, they've had a couple redirects and beautiful tips. You saw the one. Top Chetty, baby.
So it is confirmed 7:19.
Shots?
No, 7:19 left in the second period is when Gillette will be out of the box.
And a whistle. And a whistle.
That's still 8 minutes of game time here.
That's a lot. But, you know, hopefully he comes back and he makes up for it.
Hopefully,
that's the best. That's
hopefully
the best
he's learned his lesson, too.
Right.
And also, you know, I know we talked about, you know, you're going in cold. You haven't skated in probably 20, 25 minutes of real time. But at the same time, you're rested.
Right, because and I was going to mention that, too, because he might need that because they've been playing him a lot.
He was double shifting early. Lund along the far wall. Christensen has lost his twig. He'll pick it back up here. Grizzlies back through center, poked along to Logan Zahn. Zahn along the half wall, tried to feed it into the middle, and Lund cut it off. Lund now back across ice for Rose, who had the primary assist on the first marker for Mountain Ridge. Delayed offsides there. Grizzlies will pick it up and bring it up the ice. Logan Zahn into the zone. Delayed offsides again. Christensen will just send it away and look for a line change here for the Sentinels.
It's not a bad decision, besides how you're saying, you know, it's going to be in your zone now. But if you're struggling to get it out and your legs are burnt, you might as well dump and get some fresh feet out there and hope for a good face-off.
I know you didn't do the independent games like I did, but we had a lot of players that would bring it back into their own zone. They bring it all the way back behind their own net and kind of recycle the play to gain speed into the offensive zone rather than just sending it down the ice to dump it in or to ice the puck. They would kind of turn it into an advantage. And I would like to see that maybe take place here as Swap sends it on net.
He took a little spill there, too, but decent shot for sure.
Definitely a good drive down the right wing, but there's McCray making a big save. And not only that,
a routine save.
But no rebound, which
Right.
he was giving up a lot of earlier, which led to a lot of opportunities for Mountain Ridge.
Right, I agree.
Puck below the net, picked up by the Grizzlies now. Brought out by Colin Tanner. Out to neutral ice, picked up by Russell. Oh, he lost it off his stick. Now
Bad
Fisher.
turnover. Bad turnover.
Fisher taken down, no call. Back up the ice here. Pass is going to get cut off by Swap. And he tries to send it back in. It goes into the bench, and we'll get a whistle. Picked up by Tanner. Oh!
And he tripped on
Roberts
his stick.
tripped on his own stick. He would have had a 2-on-1 chance there.
Sometimes that twig gets in the way.
Roberts will cycle it down low, using his skates along the wall.
Oh, that was a big hit. Okay. And that's going to be a
Williams.
call on Williams.
I
can't believe it.
It's getting physical, no doubt about it. And just a roughing call.
See, what I don't get is he took that hit, right? He ate that. Boom. But then he goes and cross-checks for no reason. He ate that. That should be enough, dude. But it's all right? I mean, I didn't think it was a callable call. I thought he kind of just gave him a little shove back, but
I mean, again, you're dealing. You said it earlier. The refs aren't going to change their minds. So
yeah, I wouldn't argue it. I'm not saying I would argue it. I'm just saying that's questionable. That was a questionable call.
Williams will head to the box for
Hey,
roughing.
What family are we supposed to shout out to again? You remember?
2:39 into the second period. This will be icing on the Grizzlies. Grizzlies on the power play. They ice the puck. Definitely not something you want to do on the man advantage. Rigby at the dot for Mountain Ridge on the penalty kill here. Brought through center by Smith. Smith will dump it in. Picked back up behind the net by McCain. McCain on the kill. He'll send it all the way down. And gets it, able to get it past Plett. Rigby pushing it on the forecheck here on the kill. Good pressure here on the forecheck from Rigby. Grizzlies trying to get out of the zone. You're on the man advantage. You cannot just send it out to neutral ice like that for fun. Logan Zahn through center. Connects with Plett. Plett down the right wing. Good pressure from Russell. I don't like that call. I don't like that call. That's a soft tripping call. I don't like that. And it puts Mountain Ridge down 2 men here.
That's a soft call, Trev. Also, quick shout out to the Sizemore family. Hopefully you're at home watching. Grab a bowl of popcorn. It's gonna get interesting right here with this 5-on-3.
Definitely some questionable calls here early. A tripping call on Russell. I mean, he went down on one knee. I just don't like it. You're in. This is playoffs. You have to let him play a little bit.
Bro, the stick was on his hip. I mean,
it's not even in the skates. He just taps him on the hip a little bit. He goes down to one knee. It's not like he got taken out. But it'll turn into over a minute of 5-on-3 here for the Grizzlies. So Mountain Ridge unable to capitalize on the 5-on-3 earlier. Now Grizzlies trying to get one back.
Don't force it.
After being down 2, they force it there, just like we were talking about.
Right.
And Rigby will send it all the way down.
They have plenty of time, though, to set it up. You know, they just got to get it in the zone, get it deep, and then set up your power play.
Again, another giveaway through neutral ice. Rose will gain the red line and dump it in. That's a good play. That's a good play.
It's 5-on-3. You have all the manpower in the world to
and I don't like this from Rigby. He stepped up. He's putting his team now down in a 3-on-2.
He's tired.
He's tired. It's a huge defensive play from McCain.
But he worked on it a little bit, but it's a clear as a clear. And there you go. There's your break you need, and get some fresh legs out there.
They get it. The Grizzlies dump it into their own bench here. Only 9 seconds left on the minor for roughing to Williams, and then Mountain Ridge will be back to 4 guys on the ice for 51 seconds after that. 60 seconds left on the tripping minor to Russell. That was an aggressive forecheck from Rigby there on that first part of the 5-on-3. Typically down 3, 5-on-3, you don't really send in a forechecker all the way to the goal line. Good save there from Lejeune.
Pinch him out a little bit, try and waste some time.
Back behind the net here are the Grizzlies. Big hit from Rose.
Yeah, I knew the fans were going to be upset about that.
Copper Hills wanted a call, but nothing there. I like the no call. Problem is they've been calling soft stuff earlier, and so it's just getting both ways here. Lejeune with a big rebound.
Good defensive clear.
Cleared down the ice, though. Great play there from Rose in front of his goaltender. To the near side, Rose cut it off at the blue line. He'll dump it back in here. Just 12 seconds left on the man advantage now on the tripping minor to Russell. Down the right wing, taken away. Man, McCain's been solid all night tonight. Just total lockdown defense from McCain.
I like that.
And now he's pushing the offense. They're back to 5-on-5.
He's got some speed, too.
McCain down the right wing, getting it back here. Drops it back for Williams. Williams goes down. Letting him battle it out. Grizzlies will send it all the way down. They're going to say that chipped off Calling Ridge, so no icing. Picked up by Dietrich. Cross-ice pass for Rose. Mountain Ridge able to get a partial line change there. Rigby's back on the ice. Fresh legs here. Rose cutting to the middle.
Lost it right at the end.
McCray will cover.
A little feisty.
Rigby pokes after it after the whistle. .9:48 left in the second period. A little
2.5 minutes, right?
2.5 minutes until Gillette is out of the box here. If you're just tuning in, Gillette picked up a check from behind, resulting in a 10-minute misconduct and him in the bench or in the penalty box for over 12 minutes. And he'll be out at 7:19 here the second period. Rigby gave it away. Logan Zahn now back to his blue liners. Through center ice again. Both teams just struggling to get the puck possessed through the neutral zone. Dietrich, though, fans on the clearance. Logan's on at the goal line. He'll cycle it back down low. Nobody home. Dietrich will pressure. Collingridge now along the far side. Collingridge, good pressure along the boards. Able to get it out of the zone for the Sentinels. Collingridge will dump and chase here. Logan's on with a big hit. Mountain Ridge wanted a penalty. Nothing there, though.
That's not a call. That was a good hit. He lost his footing.
Rigby with a good hit from behind on the back check. Rigby getting the puck back now. Rigby back along the half wall. Rigby dangling in. Chittister tried to line him up and just whiffed on the hit. I mean, this game's just going to get more and more intense. We're not even halfway through, just about halfway now. And we're already getting some pretty big hits. And players starting to line each other up here. Ooh. Just like that. That's going to be a penalty call, though.
No way. No way that's a call.
It's likely going to be a rough here after he caught him in the head. Roberts took a run at center ice. Let's take a look here.
Wait, let's see that.
It was a blind pass. And Roberts lined him. I don't know.
That's in his chest, Trevor.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Upon looking at it afterwards, I don't like the call.
That was a clean hit. This is Czech hockey, ladies and gents.
It's a playoff game. You have to let him throw the body around. There's big hits. No doubt his head went flying, but he didn't hit him in the head like I initially thought. I mean, after looking at the replay, fully chest, I don't like the call.
I think that's, the ref could have had a bad angle on it because,
and that's another thing we talked about with having
only two refs.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Grizzlies back on the man advantage after the roughing call on Roberts.
Good kick.
Collingridge from his own zone will chip it out to center. 7:50 to play in the first period, or in the second period, excuse me. 2-1 Mountain Ridge after goals from Collingridge and Christensen. Rose will dump it back in here. Minute 20 left on the man advantage for the Grizzlies. And they get it back out to center, but not enough. Smith will bring it in, shorthanded. Smith cutting to the middle, lost it off his stick. And it's brought through center by Andrew Zahn. Zahn down the left wing, lost it off his stick now. Fisher picking it up, Andrew Zahn again. Mounters trying to clear now. McCain with the hands. McCain down the left wing with speed. McCain through the slot, lost it, gets it back, and had it taken away. Grizzlies able to get it back out to center again for Fisher. Fisher will dump and chase here on the man advantage. Only 35 more seconds on the power play, though. Chipped in front, looking for a tip. Collingridge with plenty of time here as the Grizzlies went for a line change on the power play, and they'll send it all the way down the ice. McCray did not realize it was no icing. Rigby with an aggressive forecheck here.
Got in the way there.
Next whistle, Gillette is out of the box. He's been in almost for an extra minute now, as he has to wait for a whistle. If you're Mountain Ridge, you just want to kill as much time as you can.
Right.
Especially being down a man here.
Next whistle, and Gillette is back, right?
Back to 5-on-5 now as Roberts is out of the box after the roughing minor. If you're the Grizzlies, you want to ice this puck now.
Get a whistle.
And get a whistle.
Get your boy back out.
And if you're Mountain Ridge, you just want to you just want to play through no whistles.
Right.
I mean, if you're gonna the longer you can keep Gillette in the box, the better here. Roberts brings it below the goal line, dodges two different players there, but lost the puck along the wall. That's some of the worst boards to work along, down by the Zamboni door. You can get your stick caught in there.
Flush.
No way. Back to their own zone. Mountain Ridge again through center for Williams. Williams down the left wing, gains the zone. Williams.
Oh, yeah, good cutback.
Kerning back. He'll cycle it back down low. Roberts back up to the blue line for Dietrich. Shot wide of McCray. Logan Zahn will send it behind his own net here. Williams will get plenty of time on the half wall with this.
Good patience. Nice drop.
Very good drop pass to Dietrich.
Beautiful cycling by Williams.
I mean, this is just good puck movement from Mountain Ridge.
Yeah.
We're over 2 minutes
Big
now.
hit.
Big
What
hit
is
from
that?
Rigby. I love that hit from Rigby.
I love it. And then he was swinging, Trevor. Copperhills was swinging punches.
This is a physical hockey game here that we've got so far. Smith through center.
Oh, that's a scary
Smith
play.
might get
Nice cutback.
lined up there. If you're Mountain Ridge, you just do not want to whistle. I do not know why the Grizzlies have not iced it yet. This is almost 3 minutes past when Gillette could have been out of the box here. He's waiting for a whistle still. Rigby gains his zone. Backhand to forehand. Lost it off the twig.
Someone dropped a twig.
McRae's stick is stuck in the corner, so
That's
McRae is without his
crazy.
stick here.
Defender, nice. I was going to say, give him a stick.
Oh, in front, and Williams put it wide.
That was a good chance.
Roberts in the corner here, sends it down low for Williams. Return pass to the slot was cut off, and Grizzlies able to get it out. They cannot ice the puck. Gillette is going mad in the box over there. He could have been out at 7:19. We're under 4 minutes now, and finally we get a whistle for a hand pass. And Gillette is ready. He says, "Coach, put me on the ice here." He's ready to go, but he's cold. He came off the ice for the misconduct at 3:19 of the first period. We've gone almost an entire period. He was out there for he was in the box for almost an extra 4 minutes. But Gillette is on the ice now. And we'll see what the Grizzlies can do. They are down a goal. Into the middle, Christensen's one-timer is blocked.
Good movement, though, by Mountain Ridge.
Gillette, here he
there we
is. Gillette down the left wing, toe drag back to his forehand, lost the puck, sends it in front. I mean, he's just such a X factor here.
Dirty Toey. That was nasty.
Christensen now gains the zone, cutting across the middle, shot flag down by McRae.
Routine glove.
And that's a good whistle to take. If you're McRae, you got to settle down this game a little bit.
Right. Get your stick back, too.
3:26 to play here. Faceoff goes into the corner. Rose centering pass, chipped out. That's a great stick there from Andrews on to chip that out of the zone. McCain will dump it in here, and Chase. Man, it was the speed he's got. He got right in there.
Runners. He does.
McCain working it out of the corner. Tries to kick it up to Russell. McCain now back to the corner for himself. Working it out of the corner now for the Grizzlies is Davis Bates. It comes out to center for Gillette. Gillette picking it up now. Gillette waiting down the left wing. He sends it for Jessup. Jessup lost it off his stick. And this should go all the way down for icing on Mountain Ridge. 2:39 left in the second period. And Gillette's just going to stay out there. And if you're the Grizzlies, how much do you leave him on the ice? He played basically, he played the first 9 minutes, 10 minutes, no, 12 minutes of the first period. Obviously he wasn't on the ice the entire time, but then he sits out a full period. How much can you leave him on the ice here for the last 18 minutes?
Well, you gotta give him a rest, though, too. You can't perform at a high level if you're tired.
Especially defensively.
Right.
You don't want to leave your team hanging on the back end.
You have plenty of game left. Pace it out.
Russell lost the puck as he was gaining the zone. Swap back below the goal line. Smith picks it up. Smith along the half wall up to the blue line. Calling Ridge across for Dietrich. Shot goes wide and into the corner. Swap, lost it. Gillette will pick it back up here. Gillette with speed. Man, he's just so fast as he streaks through the middle here. Dangles through the defense! And a save from Lejeune. I mean, his hands are just so buttery smooth there. He dumps it into the far corner. Calling Ridge will pick it up here and try and get it out. And
see, but now he's tired.
Swap gets a stick on it. Yeah, he's dragging back through center ice here. Cross-ice pass just off the stick of Russell. Back through the middle. Swap to Smith. And lost it off his stick there and then chipped out by Plett. Gillette, yeah, clearly he's out of gas here. He needs a change. But again, Tino, if you're in the box for a whole full period, you probably don't want to go to the bench for a change. You want to play this game. This is a semifinal game, and your team's down 1.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it though. If you're tired, you're not doing anything out there. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Get a change, come back fresh, do some damage.
Offensive zone draw. Rigby down to the corner for the Sentinels. Comes back along the half wall. It's picked up and brought out of the zone here. Up to the blue line, kept in. Collingridge with a good defensive stick. Brought out of the zone now by Roberts. Roberts taken away by Smith. 60 seconds left in the second period. Smith out. Williams cuts it off there, but he'll just bring it out of the zone and reset for the Sentinels. Chips it back in here. One hands it to himself. Oh, big hit. Love that hit along the ball from Williams. And Williams is sat down.
Okay.
By Smith. Williams with another big hit there on Travis Lorenz. Again, this game getting physical here. Collingridge through center. Roberts now into the zone. Roberts hacked at. Taken away now. Smith through center ice. Smith down the right wing and poked away by Collingridge. Collingridge and McCain by far have been the 2 best defensive players for Mountain Ridge this game. The ref has the puck in his skates, no idea. Mountain Ridge again dumps it down low, and that will end the second period. Wow, certainly an eventful second. And quite a few penalties as well. Not as many as the first, but they certainly carried over into the second.
This is going to be an interesting third period.
Absolutely. What are you looking for from both teams?
Honestly, you know what I think it comes down to is the patience in your play, not forcing the puck to the middle. Okay, because that's a big problem that both teams are having. Is they're going into the corner, they're digging it out, they're cycling good, but then they're trying to force that middle. Just let your defenseman shoot. Get in front. We've seen great tips and redirects from Mountain Ridge. You know they got good stick play. So give it to your defense, put it to the middle, and get some dirty, grimy goals. That's what it's going to come down to, is who's willing to pick up the trash in the front.
When we played high school 3 or 4 years ago, I mean, most of the goals they're getting are garbage goals, just like you're talking about. Throw it towards the net, look for a rebound, get it on net, create screens in front. Like you said, they're getting it into the corner, they're cycling well, but they're trying to throw it into the slot, and the pass is sliding up out of the zone, and it just totally destroys your flow.
That's how 90% of the goals are scored in college is rebounds. Dirty, gritty goals. And the goalies, I mean, they're high-level goalies. You're not going to snip them too often, you know?
That's who's going to win this game, I think. I can easily see Gillette and the Grizzlies going out and getting a goal quick here. This could easily be a 2-2 game. Like you said, both goalies have been very good, especially, man, McCrae's definitely impressed me for his size. We haven't seen Copper Hills play yet this season, so I was definitely concerned, you know, how much can McCrae keep them in this game? Does his size going to affect him? Absolutely. This game could easily be 5-1 right now.
Right. Especially with his size, but he's impressive.
He's definitely played an incredible game so far. We have started the third period here, and Mountain Ridge in their offensive zone. Rose tries to throw it on net, goes into the corner here. Christensen has it taken off his stick. Logan's on out to center for Chittister. Chittister now through center, taken down. Referee is going to call a penalty here.
That's a good call.
Chittister looks hurt here. Rose is trying to plead his case. That's a good penalty call.
That is a good call. I mean, unfortunately, your stick ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, good call, though. And this is a big chance. This is a big, big chance for Copper Hills to get back in the game.
No doubt. And I'm trying to go through here. I don't think Copper Hills only had, I mean, this is interesting. Copper Hills had one power play when Gillette was on the ice. The other 5 have been when he was in the box. and their only power play goal was on that first man advantage when Gillette was on the ice. So the question is, how much of a factor is he here? Can they get the game time goal with him on the ice?
They need it. This could be...
This could easily turn the game around for them.
I'm saying this could be a make or break moment for them. If they don't score on this power, they could lose the game.
Gillette picks it up now, trying to get this offense going after he spent almost a full period in the box. Toe drags in down the left wing, threw it wide. Rose will send it around here.
Good clear.
Aggressive forecheck here from Lund. Brought through center by Logan Zahn. Zahn gains the line, brings it down the right wing. Zahn skating below the goal line, throws it in front. Gillette, top of the slot, shot tipped in front, just wide of Lejeune. Rose there, laying the body on Zahn. Dinging for it down low. McCain comes away out of the corner. McCain cutting back, using the ref.
You gotta have two
to
guys
get
on
out
the
of
puck
there
at all times, though. You are a man up, and it's 1-on-2 down there, you know?
Absolutely. Logan Zahn will dump it off to Gillette along the left wing. Gillette tried a centering pass. That's not a good pass, especially on the man advantage. He gets a chance in front.
They are peppering Gillette.
And I like that. He looked like he was going to go back at him. I like the let up there. He takes a hack there on Russell. He's going to the box again. He's already got thrown in once like that.
Another 10.
He cannot. The Grizzlies sent Gillette to the box again. They're very well going to lose this game, in my opinion. You just can't. You can't afford to lose a guy like him this late down a goal. Only 25 seconds left here on the man advantage now.
And you
Fanning
gotta
on
get
the
your
clear.
body in front
Rigby,
of that.
partial breakaway, and a big save. McCray
Big save.
comes up huge on a shorthanded chance from the Sentinels.
Huge is an understatement.
He certainly understands how to use his small size to his advantage. I mean,
he's quick.
He moved very quickly, post to post there for another save.
But as that defenseman, you got to get your body in front of those bouncing pucks. Or back up. Big hit. That's a big hit.
Good hit there from Russell. Cross center ice. McCain now chipped it off. Mountainridge back to 5-on-5 now. 13:08 left
Dump
in
it. Good.
this third period. McCain with a big dump. McCain's been solid tonight. Very good defensive play. Trying to get out of the zone. They could not. Russell with a great hold. Backdoor. Ooh.
I thought he
Chipped
send
in
that.
front. I thought Williams should have taken that shot short side.
Goalie was kind of still getting adjusted.
Yeah.
So
Centering pass. Good stick there defensively. And now Gillette. Thought he might have gotten hooked there. No call, though. Now Gillette streaking towards the goal. And Mountainridge able to get back defensively. Williams there on the takeaway.
Ooh.
Through center comes Roberts. Roberts, puck got caught in his skates and he lost it. Chipped forward to Gillette. Gillette now with speed down the right wing. Gillette tried to toe drag through. Chittister picks it up. Throws it wide. And Roberts will pick it up for the Sentinels. Roberts had it taken away. Shot tipped.
Wow.
Shot goes over
That's some heat to
Lejeune.
it.
Centering pass cut off from Chittister. And now Roberts and Williams again back the other way. I mean, these guys are just battling back and forth end to end here.
That's a good shot.
Huge toe save from McCray. Excuse me. Puck through center again for Gillette. I mean, he just looks gassed at this point. He's been out a ton through the period. Gillette dangles in. What a save by Lejeune. I mean, Gillette, he wanted a penalty call. Certainly, I mean, I'd be frustrated too. That's a massive save.
I'm frustrated for him because that was a beautiful move.
Watch him go back to his forehand here, and Lejeune covers up. Wow, I mean, that's a huge save. Lejeune has stopped Gillette a couple times.
He has. He's
highway robbery saves. And he keeps them in this game. It is still a 1-goal lead for the Sentinels. Will Christensen down the left wing. Back to his forehand, looking in front. And forced to take it below the goal line here. Down low, it's Rose. Rose had it poked away, gets it back, but takes a big hit, and then a boarding call likely here. We'll see what it is. This could be a big call.
And it's on Copper Hill.
And it's head contact, so it's 2 and 10 on Smith. And it's their second of the game.
I don't know about that call, Trevor. I mean, it looked like a good call. I don't know about a 2 and a 10. He was pretty close to the boards. He took the contact and fell immediately. I don't think that's it's hard. It's hard. It'd be hard being a ref, I'm not gonna lie. Stressful. Good
flag down by McCray, just 4 seconds into the man advantage here. They keep the clock running. I don't know why the clock is still running here.
Buddy is not happy.
They
with
ran
the
a
call.
full 10 seconds
off the power play.
Off the power play.
And the clock.
It should be, wow. We'll see what they give them back here. This should only be 3. They got a minute 47 left on the power play. It should be like at a minute 57. That was a quick shot off the draw. They're just going to hold the clock. We'll see for how long. They let it play on. Now Copper Hills is mad because the clock wasn't started. Just some miscommunication there from the box. Grizzlies will send it down the ice.
I guess it evened out, didn't it?
Yeah, they held the clock for a good 8 to 10 seconds. We'll call it good. Gillette through center. Gillette is playing the kill here.
Ooh. Can't get too deep, though. Why?
Copper Hills is, they're sending 2 in on the forecheck on the kill.
Got to be careful. You cannot give up another goal here. You got to kill this penalty and then go back to work.
Gillette behind his own net. He'll wait. You know he wants an opportunity.
100%.
Obviously, he doesn't want to send it down the ice, but sometimes that's just what you have to do to get out of the 6-on-5 or out of the kill.
That is a good dump. He's playing a little too aggressive. You kind of want to force him to a side.
But they sent in 1. They've still got 3 back on their blue line. I like sending in 1. They sent in 2 earlier, which is definitely very aggressive, especially down a goal. Williams down the right wing, shot. Just to the left of McCray. McCain now waiting. Not offsides. McCain dangles through down the left wing. Toe drag, right pad save. Blocker save on a second chance from McCray. 2 big saves.
That was a nasty
left toe save. Wow.
And a big save, yeah. Nice shot.
Huge save.
Better save.
Puck comes back out to center. 15 seconds left on the power play for the Grizzlies. Or excuse me, for Mount Ridge. Logan Zahn behind his own net. Zahn goes down. Comes back out to the half wall. Back to 5-on-5 now. Chipped out.
Ooh, nice hand.
Good hand there from Roberts. Gillette would have had a chance there.
Could have played baseball.
Roberts now to Williams. Williams down the left wing. Hesitates. Roberts back blocker save from McCray. Through a screen. A beautiful save. Russell now out through center. Had it taken away briefly.
That was a big chance,
Gillette with another opportunity is still on the ice here. I'd like to see Gillette lay the body a little bit more. I know he got called for a 2 and 10 earlier. I think that was mostly due to a retaliation. I'd like to see him lay the body a little bit more, set the tone here. Your team is down a goal with 8.5 to go.
And I think that's the biggest thing. That's the best way to set the tone of a game is by finishing checks. That lets the other team know, even if you give it away, I'm still hitting you. You're still going to get smashed along that boards, you know? So, and that can intimidate some players out there, especially if you're a smaller guy.
Face off. Comes out to center ice. This is going to go all the way down. Aggressive forecheck there from Copper Hills.
Good wrap.
Smith now on the far side for the Sentinels. He'll send it up to Russell. No, he sent it far side to Swap, just off his stick though. Swap tried to one-hand it to himself. Skate to stick, taken away. Back below the net for Swap. Swap bumped off the puck by Lorenz. Smith now with it. Smith waits, backhand pass to the slot. Russell with a shot that was blocked in front. Back out to center again. Russell will pick it up and dump it down low. Delayed offsides here and plenty of time to reset for Lorenz and the Grizzlies. Down a goal, 7:52 to play. And they ice the puck here with 7:48 left in the third period. They need a goal. Quite a few penalties here for a semifinal. I mean, both teams with 6 different penalties. And I think the headline of the game here has been 2 different check from behinds from the Grizzlies, sending 2 guys out for 12 minutes. That's just not going to help your team.
Right.
Swap with it, tries to keep it in the zone. Fisher tried to get it out. McCain doing a good job of holding the blue line. Puck comes all the way back out to Russell. Russell had it almost taken away. Goes down the ice again. Lorenz, far side for Fisher.
Good pinch.
Smith steps in, feeds Russell. Russell taken out. Smith now goes short side wide. Swap picks it up below the goal line. Swap down low, feeds the slot. Couple chances in front for Russell, and McCray again.
Backbone.
Left pad, seals it down, makes the save.
I think he learned his
cover.
lesson. He got them pillows on the ice and flat.
And his teammates are giving him pats on the back there. He certainly.
They got to do more than that, though. This ain't a pat on the back. Go out there and tie the game. That's how you show your appreciation.
Absolutely. Certainly, I mean, McCray, you can say he's let in 2 goals and they're down a goal, but they could be down way more. He's keeping them in this game.
Big back-to-back saves.
6:56 to play here. Offensive zone draw for the Sentinels. Christensen into the corner.
Lost an edge.
Rose cycles it back down low. Christensen trying to get there, but cut off and brought around by Andrew Zahn. Out to the blue line. Russell keeps it in. Sends it on net. Blocker save away by McCray. Christensen tried to cycle it back down low. There's Gillette laying the body on Christensen. Christensen back below the goal line. In front, Lund. Couldn't get it. Now Gillette through center.
Yeah,
Gillette down the left wing. Gillette down the left wing. Lost it. Good pressure there. Again, McCain with the defensive play.
Defense.
You just have to.
Defense wins championships.
If you're Gillette and you're trying to go end to end like that, you got to keep an eye on McCain because he's just going to step up like that.
And he's good at pushing you to the outside where he wants to.
He forces you outside. He's cutting off the angle. Even if you can get a shot, he's making Lejeune's life way easier. Very low opportunity chance off the side.
Right.
Logan Zahn will dump it in here for the Grizzlies. 5:45 to play. Christensen along the half wall. Trying to get a breakout here. Dodges a hit off the wall. Able to connect with Lund. Icing waved off here. Lund down low for Rose. Rose back in front. Cut off there by Logan Zahn. Centering pass again, and there was McCray with the stick.
Good dump back.
Getting a piece of it. Back door! Oh, a great chance from Rose after it came. The rebound came off the end wall. Christensen now. Grizzlies just look like they're in mud here as Christensen throws it through the slot and wide. Up to the point, Dietrich fanned on it. Down the right wing, Chittister with speed. Chittister tried to toe drag through. That's just being too fancy right there.
Yep. Simple hockey.
Collingridge pressured down low. Dietrich from behind his own net sends it all the way around for Christensen.
Nice chip.
And this is going to be too many men. Yeah, Christensen's the 6th guy on the ice there. He tries to jump back off.
Willie.
Now Mountainridge is trying to plead. Ooh,
You can't plead with the Zebras.
Christensen had made the defensive change. I mean, the refs aren't going to take the penalty off the board.
Right.
But
once the call's made,
I didn't think.
Are they putting Willie in the box? Is that Christensen? No.
No, they put Dietrich in the box. He'll serve the too many men. Do you call a timeout here if you're Copper Hills? You're down a goal. You have a power play now with 4:46 left for a chance at the state championship.
I would call a timeout because, honestly, their power play has been a mess. You need to rewrite it on the board, get everyone on the same page, and so you can go out there and execute it. Because it's the forcing thing. It's that you got to let it set up. You got 2 full minutes.
They opt not to call a timeout. Platt loses it off his stick. Roberts through center, lost it. Logan's on now. Roberts along the half wall. And he's able to chip it out. Rigby with speed, able to get there. Rigby steps in. Rigby through the slot, hooked from behind. No penalty call. The ref puts his hand up afterwards here. And it is a hooking call.
As Copper Hills, though, you got to show some aggression that you want the puck and you know you want to win it. They're kind of feet in mud or something out there, Trev.
Absolutely.
4 minutes left. Right? Whoever loses goes home.
Correct.
So, I don't know. You leave it all on the ice. I don't know what's holding them back, but, I mean, I'm sure they're gassed. It's 4 minutes left. Third period. I know you get tired, but you got to pull it out of you.
Now we got 4-on-4 for 1:19, and then a 41-second power play for Mountain Ridge,
which will basically bring us towards the end of the game.
At that point, you're looking at pulling McRae, no?
Yeah.
So it goes back to what we were talking about with the timeout. If you're Copper Hills, do you wish you would have called a timeout? Gillette dangles in. Gillette, a chance to tie the game, and lost it on his backhand. He's got it behind the net now. Gets it off the wall. Centering pass was cut off by Rigby. Rigby now to the other end. Just drew a penalty call a second ago. Rigby now behind the net. Lost it, and it's taken away by the Grizzlies. They try and chip it out. Roberts now will dump it back in for both teams.
Mainly Gillette. I feel like Gillette had a bigger opportunity.
He struggled down in the crease. He gets down in there. He loses the puck.
A little too tight. A little too close.
100%. He's shooting. He's waiting. He's waiting too long, and he's getting stuck where he can't make a move quick enough to get it past Lejeune.
Because he wants to score, obviously. You can't wait for the perfect moment because there isn't one, so you just got to make it work.
Gillette behind the net here.
He's doing a lot here, though. But he's
doing the best he can, but he's out of gas. I mean, he's stuck in mud on the back check here as McCain brings it down the right wing. McCain behind the net. Wow, what a move to get off Chittister there.
That was
Turns back, tries a centering pass in front. Rigby, it's open. Shot goes wide from Rose on the backhand. Rose back in front. Rigby, put it.
Shoot that.
Off. McCain now off the left pad of McRae, and Gillette will just send it all the way down since they are on the penalty kill here.
It's no icing.
After
McRae, though.
The penalty ended for the Grizzlies, or for Mountain Ridge. Excuse me, just 5 seconds left on the man advantage for Mountain Ridge now.
Ooh, lost an edge. That's not good.
Adams on, a cross ice pass for Chittister. Chittister cutting back, sends it on net and flagged down by
you got so much
Lejeune.
Space there. You got so much space there to walk it in and get a better quality shot.
And Gillette is going to ask for a timeout here. 2 minutes left in the game.
It's a little late, but not too late.
I would call, like we talked about earlier.
Set it up, pull the goalie right now.
100%. Do you pull McRae now?
Either you pull him out or you pull him when you get control. As soon as you get control, your goalie should be gone.
I mean, if I'm earlier, at 4:46 left, they had a 2-minute power play before they got a penalty of their own.
Should have pulled them, made it a 6-on-4.
I agree. I think you call a timeout, you set it up, you say
it's a risky play,
it is risky, but 6-on-4 off of a timeout.
It's do or die right now.
You score a goal, the game's tied up.
And it's do or die.
And now it's do or die, and you're stuck in 5-on-5. If you pull McRae, it's 6-on-5. There's so much more room to work 6-on-4. It's like a 5-on-3.
That's how you get someone in the high slot. The high slot is where you want to put them. High slot, low slot, and then work a box on the outside.
Hey, they could have done it. And now they're stuck 6-on-5 here. We'll see what they can do out of the
That would have
timeout.
been a boxing too. But and it's two guys right in the prime spot. Low slot, high slot.
And one thing that we've seen a lot of is Mountain Ridge is clogging the passing lanes. Is another reason, I think.
But Copper Hills is also forcing it.
100%.
Giving them credit.
But I think this goes to where if you can call a timeout and set something up on a 6-on-4, where the passing lanes aren't as clogged up and you can also have a plan going as opposed to 6-on-5.
Right.
I'll take a 6-on-4 over a 6-on-5 any day. Again, it is risky pulling your goalie with 4:46 left, but when you're trying to tie a game,
I mean,
and it's
we're
win or go
on the
home.
pass though here, Trevor. I mean, it's already too late for that.
They opt to keep McRae in the net here.
We'll see. Once
off to
they
our
get
left-hand
control,
side,
once
and
they get
so
control if they're going to pull him. That's what I want to see. That's what you need to do. Or you're going home and you didn't even risk it. Might as well go home trying.
They do get possession. It goes out to the blue line.
Hey, McRae is watching the bench right now. He's waiting for I think he's waiting for the call.
He's still in his crease though. 1:47 to play.
Dude, you should have pulled him.
It's taken away by Roberts, or excuse me, by Rigby. It comes out to center ice again. They're just waiting too long here. McRae is still in the crease here, and it's taken away by Rose. And at this point, if you're Mountain Ridge, you just want to hold the
puck. I wonder
puck.
if they're waiting till Gillette gets out there to pull the goalie, because he's good at.
He's out there now. He just came off the bench here.
Okay, so now we'll see. I wonder if that's what they were waiting for, but he should have done this a long time ago.
Grizzlies have 6 guys on the ice right now, along with McRae. So,
oh, goodbye.
They are sending one to the bench. So McRae stays in the net here with 1:22 left.
We'll see. We will see, though, once they get control.
And they do not. It's iced down by Rose. I mean, it's possible. If you're Mountain Ridge, you just ice the puck. You just win face-off and ice the puck. I mean, it's one way to go here.
They have a skilled enough. My bad. That was bad wording, but they have enough skill on those lineups to not just dump it. They can still play it out and maybe even put another one on the board.
Just like that. Rigby chips it
right
out
there.
to center. Now Smith might get a breakaway. He does. Smith in to seal it. Oh, and he lost it out of his forehand.
What?
A chance to seal the game with a minute left. Now the other way. Gillette lost it off his stick. Chittister now lost it again.
Too. You cannot fade away from those hits. You got to take them.
This puck is going to go out of play.
Man.
I am shocked that they have not pulled McRae left.
They really haven't had control, though. So are you going to pull him and just let him put it in the icing?
I mean, it's risky, but you only got 49 seconds left.
Well, they should have done it a long time ago.
I think if they get possession here, you have to pull McRae now.
Okay, pull him.
They do now. Adam Zahn through center.
All right, now pull
Gillette down the right wing, tries to dangle through. Again, what did we talk about earlier?
Go wide.
And he went right at McCain, who we talked about is playing so well defensively.
Right. You got to go wide. Simple hockey. It goes back to the basics. Go wide, get a good shot, get a rebound.
McRae is still on the bench here.
I don't think they're going to pull him at this
in
point,
the crease.
Okay, face off in the zone, pull the goalie. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's going to go on the line.
It's a face-off at the blue line.
I still say you pull it. You have 6. That means you can double down on guys.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they have not pulled McRae left yet.
Wow.
Rigby now through center. Rigby. I mean, this is where you take it to the corner.
Yep, kill time. Just kill it. Yep, hold it.
That's exactly what he does. Gets it out. Smith now through center. Smith dingles in. Oh, put it wide.
Another big save.
Back behind the net now, and it's going to be over. Mountain Ridge is going to play Bountiful again.
Trevor.
In the state championship. They had their chances. They had plenty of chances. They left McRae in right till the end.
Why didn't you pull the goalie at all? That's my question.
I mean,
what? Hey, as a coach, if you don't pull the goalie, why? Give me a reason why you wouldn't.
I think in high school, how many times did you see pulling a goalie be successful at a high school level?
Not a lot.
Very
but it has
rarely.
worked.
It has worked,
But
but it's very rarely.
Not doing everything to your ability to try and tie the game up and keep it going.
He had a chance at 24 seconds.
They
He
could've done
waited.
the
He had a
6-on-4.
chance at 49
They could have
seconds.
done the 6-on-4
I,
at 4 minutes.
clearly, he's not that aggressive. I know what you and I would have done.
You're right. Because
but I definitely
do or
think at a high
die.
school level, I think the 6-on-4 actually makes more sense than a 6-on-5
Right.
later.
Because that gives you two.
It gives you
extra
two guys for
High
more
slot,
pressure.
low slot,
Even
box.
absolutely. They certainly had their chances, and it's not like Gillette didn't have chances in front. He also took himself out of the game on a retaliation penalty.
Right, and that's what we talked about in the beginning. Is like, look how many penalties both teams had. Stupid penalties by both teams, not just Gillette.
Absolutely,
Both teams.
two check from behinds from Mountain Ridge, and from Copper Hills.
Right.
But Gillette, he took himself out of the game for over 15 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bad decision.
Out of a 48-minute game, that's
Hopefully
over a
he's not
third.
senior. Hopefully he's not a senior and he can come back next year. But yeah, it's the dumb penalties that literally end your
We saw it
season.
time and time again during our days
During
of high
our-
school.
Yeah, right. Multiple times have we had
Multiple.
stupid penalties by players that we love, but in the moment you're like, why would you do that? In the moment you kind of...
You have to keep your head on straight because it burns your
Think about
team.
the bigger picture. Do you really
And-
nobody wants to sit for 10 minutes.
No, you saw him in the box, especially he had
Anxious.
4 minutes in the box after he could have came out that we didn't get a whistle. He was antsy. He knew.
But that's bad play on Copper Hills. Ice the puck.
You have to ice the puck.
Ice the puck.
There's some
That should be-
communication that should have been better
Right.
from both teams, and certainly devastating loss if you're Copper Hills. But again, they had their opportunities, and Mountain Ridge, we'll get to see them play again here. They play Bountiful. They lost to Bountiful last game, 6-2.
6-2.
6-2, but they didn't have Russell, who certainly was a factor tonight. Very good on defense.
I thought Mountain Ridge played great today.
Mountain Ridge played much better than I think I saw them play last
They
game
made less
against
mistakes,
Bountiful.
Less mistakes than Copper Hills, and that's what won them the game.
And if they can play like that, they certainly have a chance
Both
against
goalies were great.
Bountiful.
Both goalies were great.
Both
Shout out
goalies
to
were
McCray,
phenomenal. McCray
because
played an incredible game.
He played a better game than Mountain Ridge's goalie, right?
I agree.
But both goalies came up big for their team. So I'm just saying Copper Hills took way more shots than Mountain Ridge. I don't have the shot count, but I can.
But Lejeune came up big. But again, I don't think those high danger chances were. There were definitely more high danger chances on McCray than there were on Lejeune.
Right.
Lejeune had a few that were A+ on Gillette, no doubt. But I definitely think McCray was tested
Lejeune
more.
came up big when it was necessary, but McCray was tested more, like you're saying.
Absolutely.
Very much so.
Very great game from both goalies. Very great game from both teams. We'll be back next Monday, Mountain Ridge and Bountiful, for our state championship game. We'll see you then. Thanks for joining us here at Game On Live Studio. My name is Trevor Linton alongside Tito Martinez. Have a great night.